I'm Rick Harrison, and today we have someone who brought in a copy of the Missouri Compromise.
I found this on the ground. I think it's a treasure.
That's great. Commercial time. Are you bored of reading?
Are you tired of watching TV?
Are you fed up of failing at Candy Crush? Emma?
Well, it's time for you to buy Lincoln's first inaugural address. This document was imperative to history.
That's just part of the reason why you should buy it. This document is believed to have led in part to the Civil War, and it's a great read.
Did you know that all of those states seceded right after Lincoln was elected on November 6, 1860? That's seceded, folks, not succeeded. Within just a few months, Alabama, Florida, South Carolina, Mississippi, and several others had left the Union.
That's amazing. I wish my history teacher taught me more. I didn't know anything.
We still don't.
The big issue at this time was slavery. While Lincoln and many other Northerners wanted slavery to end, those in the South enjoyed the benefits.
You see, abolitionists, or people who wanted to abolish slavery, thought that it was unconstitutional and inhumane. Those in the South, though, used it to grow crops requiring large amounts of labor, such as cotton.
Several Southern states seceded right after Lincoln was elected, and he addressed this speech to them, saying it was unlawful to leave the Union.
Yep, he told them that they must return, pointing out that neither would do as well separately. Also, their separation would create two opposing countries that were side by side.
That's true. The South would have a booming slave trade, and the North would continue to outlaw all slavery. This could cause wars, and therefore cooperation at this time was essential.
At the same time, Lincoln warned the Confederates that if they interfered with Northern government, they would be punished.
Unfortunately, this attempt to convince the other states to return was misconstrued as a declaration of war by the South. In this way, Lincoln's first inaugural address was a large factor in causing the Civil War. Evidence of this is that Lincoln mentioned Fort Sumter as a government property in his speech, saying that it should not be harmed by the South, and that if it was, such an attempt would be seen as an act of war on the part of the South. Soon after, it was the first place to be besieged.
The South was afraid because the Democratic Party had power in Congress, and a Democrat was the head of the executive branch. This caused worry that slavery would be abolished, as many Democrats did not support it. Although the inaugural address was a passionate wish to avoid war and full of hope for friendship, its warning to the South not to harm the North ended up dividing the two sides further.
So you see, this document led to the Civil War.
Who wouldn't want to buy one? And don't worry, if you're thinking you can't afford it, you're right.
Call 808-343-7414 today. Only $100,000. This is a limited time offer.